Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, man? Welcome back to the King Penny Podcast. This is episode 7, man. Got a special guest here today, man. Hey, want to mention about the deadlift competition this weekend while I got you guys here, man, at 1610 Main Street at the Weight Pile on the Rockies. It's on the 15th between 11 and 2. Hey, we need to have all lifts done between that time, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. You know what I mean? So make sure we have everything recorded. We got 4 possible winners. We got the men's max, men's 250 rep off, how many reps you can get in a minute. The women's max and the women's 155 rep off, man. So check that out, man. Rules video on at King Penny Sups on Instagram if you want to check that out. Hey, also too, it's completely free gym, by the way, 1610 Main Street, Longmont, Colorado, Weight Pile in the Rockies, man. With that said, let's go ahead and bring in our guest, episode 7, man.
Hey.
About time you made it down.
I know, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so let's start off with the name and where you're from.
Okay, so my name is Andwele. I'm a rapper from Denver, Colorado. Bellside to be exact. So, yeah, man.
Where'd you get the name Andwele?
You know what, man? I was it was years ago. I went on this like super like black power trip, bro. And I was like, let me change my name real quick. And I was searching for names, and then I came across this name. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. It kind of embodied kind of like the direction that I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't go all the way with changing my name, but then like when I was getting into the rap game, I was like, you know, this is fitting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just chose that one.
So what's the family look like? You single? You married?
I'm married. I've been married for 2.5. Me and my wife will be it'll be 3 years in September 5th to be exact.
Oh.
So it'll be 3 years.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Nah,
man.
so when did you start rapping?
Man, I started rapping, man. Truth be told, bro, I started rapping like fairly recently. Like, I think I was probably like 28, 29. And I had this friend who was a Christian rapper. And so like I used to kick it with him. We used to do like, you know, I used to go to like his studio sessions and stuff like that. So I used to always joke with him like, hey, bro, I'm about to come out of retirement, bro. You better, you know what I'm saying, just look out for me. And I said that for like 6 months. And then, man, after a while, I was just like, man, let me see. You know what I'm saying? So I went to YouTube, put up like a J. Cole type of beat. And it's been on, like literally been on like ever since. Like I started like, you know what I'm saying? I just started writing, kind of perfecting my craft. And, you know what I'm saying? I kind of just started from there.
Yeah, you like to write or freestyle?
I would say I'm a writer. I'm not I'm not a freestyler at all. But you know what I'm saying.
How many albums you have out?
So I got 3 projects. So I got Dreams of My Father, Water to Wine, and 3P. Okay. So I dropped 3P last year. So
okay, and that's all on YouTube. Or are you anywhere else?
It's on everything where you can stream music. So it's on YouTube. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, like everywhere where you can consume music.
Under Andwele.
Yes, sir.
Like how you spell it?
It's Andwele.
Okay. You gotta spell it out.
I know, man.
Because I remember I did episode 2, and I had told people about you. I was like, man, I heard this guy, man, and then then the lights came on and the camera was on, and then she go, what's his name? And I go, look, I didn't want to say it wrong. I was just like,
you know what? I get it a lot, bro. It's cool. You know, it's cool. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you like the Denver music scene? How do you know what I mean? Like, how do you navigate through that?
Bro, I love the Denver music scene right now. I feel like from where it started and where it is now, it's grown so much over the years. I feel like, and it hasn't, you know, and maybe it'll be like that in the future, but I feel like Denver could be like a hub for like, as like, you know what I'm saying, like a Atlanta or like a New York. I just feel like if we put the work in and we work more cohesively, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, is cohesively a word?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, if we work more in, you know what I'm saying, in unison, I feel like it could be a hub.
One band, one sound. Get them with that Dr. But no, what you call it, man? So what kind of genre of rap are you? Would you classify?
That's a good question, bro.
Like if you could compare yourself to an artist, right?
Bro, I feel like I'm a mixture between like Nipsey Hussle and like Common. like I'm in between. Like if Nipsey Hussle is like on the West Coast and then like Common is like purely conscious rap, like I'm somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I can that way I can kind of navigate. I could lean to both sides. Like I'm not beholden to like any particular sound.
So if
to me,
somebody, right? They say, hey, look here, we need one song from you to kind of sum up. You know what I mean? And it's hard probably for an artist. Right? Send us one song so we can figure out what's the sound. What song is it? Which.
Like the song that I've created?
Yeah, like what song would you say like, hey, this defines me?
This defines me?
Or this is
man, I probably had to say Hoop Dreams.
Hoop Dreams.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably have to say Hoop Dreams would probably be a song that I would look to.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like I just feel like that's every rapper's dream is to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is to provide for their family. So I feel like Hoop Dreams is like the embodiment of that for sure.
That's what's up. So do you have like who? So I know you mentioned like Nipsey and Common and whatnot. Who's your top 5? Like
all time, or we like
all time? Let's go all time.
All time, I would say Pac is number 1 to me. I probably have to go with Biggie is number 2. Nas is number 3. 4, he's one of my personal favorites would be Common. Common is number 4, and I probably have to put Lil Wayne in number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be.
At Common,
You know what I'm saying?
At Common, that's
hey,
that's a reach.
Hey,
bro.
Common is one of my. Common is. He got bars, bro.
Yeah.
But Common is like one of them.
Does he have acting skills though?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, this guy's a Common fan for real. Like, hey, gonna ride with
You
Common
ever seen him in Love? The movie Love? LUV?
Nah.
Okay, he's he's not. I feel like in the other stuff he's kind of he's kind of lacking.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of lacking, but I feel like in Love he did a good job in Love. So maybe
So, what about local artists? Do you have a favorite or one that you like to work with, or one that you like? Hey, when they drop, hey, he might be. You know what I mean?
Local artists, like top 5 local artists.
Yeah, like top 3, or you know what I mean, like however many.
I mean, shoot, and this is outside of my team, because you know what I'm saying. Outside of my team, the rappers that I really love, I love AP. AP is cold. I like.
He got some swag with him too.
Hey, AP is cold, bro. AP got. I mean, he's like, to me, he's one of them ones out here.
Yeah.
I probably have to go Interstate. And Trev probably.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to work with AP. I talked about working with him, but yeah, he's cold.
Yeah.
So I actually do want to work with him.
You think sure. Ike is the pioneer?
For the Bells, yeah. For Montbello, yes. Yeah. Oh. And he's one of the pioneers for the city. Like I feel like, and we talked about it, but off the air. But I feel like he's one of the artists that like. He's like one of the pioneers that paved the way for you know what I'm saying, for other cities to take Denver like seriously. He's one of the first ones, like not the only one, but he's one of the. Yeah.
And so this leads into my tough question, right? Mm-hmm. So I had asked on episode 2, I'd asked Katrina. She's a promoter for the Knock. 303.
Shout out to Katrina. Long live the Queen.
Katrina for sure. Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen.
Hey, but I had asked her, you know what I mean, a tough question. I told her, hey, you don't have to answer this. But why hasn't there been like a mainstream or, you know what I mean, like breakout artist or breakout, you know what I mean, moment for Denver?
I think, and we talked about it. I feel like it depends on on how you define it. Because to me, if you make money, or if you're generating enough revenue that you can take care of your family, you've gotten into these rooms, you've toured, I feel like you've won. You know what I'm saying? As far as like mainstream, I don't think you know what I'm saying, it hasn't happened as of yet. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had like a J. Cole or like a Kendrick, but we've had a lot of artists that have broken through and have generated enough buzz and revenue that they can eat for the rest of their lives. So it just depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But no, so my problem is this, right? And I want to talk about you.
What's the
that's
problem?
the shift. When the shift comes, that's when the hard questions come. Because in my mind, I'd be like, oh, okay. That's the politically correct answer.
For sure.
Right? And you answered that safely. But let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and take this plane off one time. Hey,
For sure.
So I was recently like on your YouTube page. And I saw that you had like the 3-4 projects on there, or you know what I mean, and the singles and whatnot like that. And I'm wondering, like, and I listen to them. You know what I mean? I'm in the gym every morning, so I get a chance to like, hey, let me go ahead and put something on. Let me see what's going on. Lyrical content's good.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Beats are good.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean? Delivery's great.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there is cohesion to these projects.
For sure.
They're all headed in the same, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got these songs, this project. It's not this one over here that, what is this doing on the album? Like, every artist does that for some reason. I don't think this belongs on this project. But every artist does it, but you don't. And I wonder, why hasn't this taken off? And why do you feel you as an artist haven't?
I could do a much better job at music marketing. I see coming into the game, bro. Like, I thought that it was more talent driven, but it's more. I feel like it's a business. It's marketing driven. It's not necessarily about your talent if you don't know how to market your music correctly and know how to put out, you know, and have a plan and putting things out, and you know what I'm saying, and having basically your business in order before you. You know what I'm saying? Before you release music. I feel like I haven't done that, you know what I'm saying, to a, you know what I'm saying, as at a high level as I could have. So that
let me move some things around.
Yeah.
So what about, like, as far as like posting more on Instagram or posting more on social media?
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I mean by that. I feel like I could be much more consistent with my content. You know what I'm saying? And putting, and not even just putting out new content, but just pushing a lot of my old content as well. Because one of the things that I struggle with early on was like, man, it's just like, do I keep pushing this song, or like, do I keep doing this? It's just like, but what I've learned is like, man, you got to keep pushing your content, even if it's old, even if people, because you got to, like, do you have a lot of people, you know, they're coming to your page that don't know that you've released this, you know, these projects. You know what I'm saying? So you got to continuously flood out and push out content. That's one thing that I've learned over the years.
One way. But what about like working with different artists?
That's another way. I would say that, yeah, I definitely probably not probably, but I definitely need to work with other artists. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like it hasn't been like a thing that I've looked to do a lot. You know what I mean? I want to do it more.
Well, I know before you had said AP.
Yeah, I definitely want to.
Outside of your team, what's 2 more artists that you would like to, that kind of would fit along the lines of, you know what I mean? Like,
I definitely want to work with AP for sure. What's another artist that I want to work with? There's an artist named GR Nello that I wanted to work with. I definitely want to work with Trip. She's a female rapper. She just moved to like LA, but I want to work with her. I want to work with a lot of artists, but I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work out like that.
Timing or
the timing. I'm impatient, bro. I'm a very impatient rapper.
Yeah.
So like, you know what I'm saying, me like waiting on a verse, like how I look at it, bro, it's just like, why I need to wait on it when I could just write it myself. And I probably need to approach it differently.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I think the perception is maybe that I don't want to work with other artists, but that's not true. Because I think there's a lot of dope artists out here.
Yeah, because it's patience in the cooking, you know. But I mean, I get what you're saying because I'm an entrepreneur most of my life.
Okay, before you go there, I want to mention another artist. Chris Carter is another. He's another artist that I would love to work with out here. He's fire. I think he moved here from like Louisville, Kentucky or something.
Oh, I'm
or something.
to check him out.
Yeah, he's cold, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cold.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But now, so I'm an entrepreneur, right? I've been an entrepreneur most of my life and stuff like that. And so I'm used to doing stuff like, hey,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Can I sip with one?
bro.
For
like
sure.
I ain't gonna wait for nobody to, you know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I agree with you on that, especially if you have the ability to write. But you know, I guess as far as that, I don't know. I guess it probably could be better to have the conversations about, hey, look here, this
Yeah.
I'm trying to release this at this time and stuff like that? Is it something that's doable?
Yeah, and
Would that be a better conversation to have, or?
I think so. I think, man, because I think I need to be more upfront with like when I need, certain verses. Like if because I've hit artists up and been like, hey man, I need this verse or whatever, and they was like, yeah, and the timeline is kind of murky. But like moving forward, how I want to look at it is like, okay, I need this song within like, you know what I'm saying, within this particular time frame. Like you said, like, are you able to do this? Like being more like business, like more, you know what I'm saying, like business. Like once we get the business out the way and get the money situated and everything, and then we could just have fun with it. You know what I mean? So I feel like I need to be.
Speaking of have fun with it, this question is for the fans, man. Are just all rappers just late in general, or you know what I'm saying? Like, when y'all got a show, why do you guys put 10 o'clock and don't nobody go until 12?
Hey man, I just think it's an extension of a CP time.
I mean, y'all be super extended,
bro. Like man, I'm late to everything, bro. I don't know why. I just yeah. No, but I was on time here, wasn't I? I was
like
a
5 minutes
little
early
okay. That's not bad. Usually like I'm right. I would say I'm usually like right on time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't come like a minute early or like, you know what I'm saying, but I'm usually, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, so is there you do shows?
Yeah, I did a show with the Knock a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that thing situated, you know. I haven't done too many shows like this summer, but that's the plan.
What's your favorite venue to perform in? Or?
I performed at the Bluebird one time. I opened up for Talib. This was like when I first started rapping.
Yeah?
Yeah, I opened up for Talib.
How you know what I'm saying? Like how was it? How was the energy?
I did terrible. I was like it was like when I first started. It was probably like 6 months after I first started rapping. So it was just like it wasn't like I didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that you need to take like the vocals out so people can hear you rapping. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous my first time like rapping in front of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yeah, it was bad, but
but that's what's up though.
Yeah,
learning moment.
Yeah, it was a great learning experience,
especially
though.
For the Talib. What did he say? Did he give you that?
Yeah,
he gave you that.
Like he gave me like, dude, you got potential. You know what I mean? Like, I got to chop it up with him, and we got some good. Yeah. Talib is
What advice would you give to an upcoming artist or one who wants to get into the rap game nowadays?
Ooh, where will we start? I would say, man, advice I would give, man, is like, are you willing to commit at least 5 years to it?
5 years.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like if you're not willing to commit at least 5 years to it, then don't even start. Number one. Number two is you have to understand that this is a business, and this is a business that is predicated off generating revenue. You know what I'm saying? It's called the music industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you have to go into it, you know what I'm saying, with the mindset that like my goal is to be more business minded and not necessarily take things so personally or like, you know what I mean? So I would tell an artist like, man, everything costs money in the music industry, from the videography to the studio time to like everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything costs money. And are you willing, you know what I'm saying, to commit? Are you willing to have you know what I'm saying, to commit a certain amount of funds to it without seeing, you know what I'm saying, the back end of it or the fruits of your labor like right away? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to commit to that? You know what I'm saying? What else would I say, man? Like, I would say those two off rip. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yeah, just are you willing to commit to it? You know what I'm saying? Long term, and you know what I'm saying, going into it with a business mindset.
What's been the worst what's been the worst part of the journey?
Not seeing the fruits of your labor. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Not seeing and it comes like it also depends on the why to me. That would be another thing that I would say, like, why do you do the thing? Like, why do you do music? Are you doing it for recognition? Are you doing it because I feel like at any point, like, are you doing it for money? Whatever. At some point, that why is going to be tested. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That why is going to, you know. So
because I mean, I know a couple of local artists like here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And I tried to like extend like an olive branch to them, and you know, like just get them started. Okay, look here, let's put something down.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to freestyle. And I'm like,
okay.
hey, look here. I was like, even the guys you see, or you think that you see on Sway and on all these things, they just, I don't know, for some reason, they just think these guys are just coming off the top of their head.
Nah.
And I'm like,
it's definitely right.
I mean, they might give you a couple bars off the top of the head, but it's going to go back to something that was, hey, look here, this is from the Notebook in, you know what I mean, 2017, that you're about to get this heat that don't put out. Or, you know, but I try to tell them, hey, man, give me something.
Right.
Like, I even reached out to a couple artists, trying to get them to do, like, my intro to, like, this podcast. Man, let's put something over a beat, 15, 20 seconds or something. Oh, I can freestyle. Come again. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, just write it down. And that way we go here and one take this thing. And, you know what I mean? Like, Hove don't write. Oh, that's what
Hey, but that's Hove, though.
But I'm like, what do you think this is? Like, but you know, like, but I want to tell them, man, like, you know what I mean? No. I think a lot of artists now, man, they don't want to master their craft.
I would agree with that.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's like the biggest thing, bro. I think a lot of emphasis is placed on what hood you from.
Okay.
You know, like they try to go off the street cred versus actually like putting pen to paper.
Right, facts.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I've been arrested this many. That's great. I've been shot at. That's great,
right,
bro.
facts.
Like, but you know what I mean? Like, you haven't even been putting in the work though.
Right. I'm gonna tell you a story, man. Like when I first started, like when I first decided that this is something that I was gonna commit to, bro. Like I could, like before I even went to the studio, like, and my wife would tell you, like I was like I stayed up nights just writing. You know what I'm saying? Just perfecting my craft because if I'm gonna put it on wax, to me, if I'm gonna put it out there for the world to hear it, you know what I'm saying? I want it to be my best. So for months, you know what I'm saying? I would just stay up and just write songs and just make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Just perfect my craft to the point where I feel like that I can put this, you know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable enough to put this on wax. You know what I mean? So yeah, you definitely got to put the time in for sure. And I feel like that's something that's lacking in rap music.
So there's what producers? What are your favorite producers to work with, and what producers do you want to work with, like in the future? So start with favorite producers right now to work with in Denver.
You know what, bro? I haven't really worked with too many local producers. Most of the stuff that you hear like on my albums, they come from like YouTube. Like they come from like YouTube producers, and that's like a hidden gem in the rap game.
Do they give you a pack?
So yeah, you could buy packs. You could buy like a lease. You could lease the beat for like $50 or whatever they sell it. You can
pop off.
Then you gotta like renegotiate the terms and stuff like that. That's not really the ideal way to do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're independent and you're working with a very strict budget, that's kind of like which most independent artists are. They're working with a small little budget. You know what I'm saying? That works out. So I do want to work with some local producers. Like I got some homies. Bang Culture is a producer that I want to work with for sure. There's one. His name is 5280 Mystic. He's a producer. He's a rapper too, but he's in Arizona now. So, but he's a producer that I want to work with. There's this dude called Lust out here that I like. He's a dope producer. So I want to work with him. Yeah. It's just I guess I haven't. And that's so bad. I want to work with more local producers, but it's just it hasn't come to fruition yet. So yeah.
No, that's cool to know, man. That's really good because it's all about networking and like
for sure,
man, giving people a different kind of sound or reaching out to different markets and
absolutely
that, man. Because like I said, what you're doing is great. You had mentioned earlier you have a team. Who was in that?
So we call ourselves the Regime. So it's me. It's my homie Bam, Mr. All Capitals, and At Ease. So we formed it probably like a year ago. We just we came together and we was like we'll move better collectively than individually. So we kind of created like a little, like a team. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like a label, but it's more like a rap group right now. So yeah, we got some stuff coming though. We just shot a video to one of the things that one of the singles we're about to put out pretty soon. So we just shot the video.
So any ideas on the next project, like when it's coming out, or is there? You know what I mean? Give us a sneak peek, like.
I got a couple, man. Like I got this joint that I'm working on called Like I Never Left. It's It's really like just like a short like little EP, like some summer bangers. I'm probably gonna put that out probably like at the end of the summer. And so we got the regime. We're dropping a project, and probably I would say like the fall. It's probably like the fall. So like, but the one that I'm really working on though, the one that I've been working on for like the last couple years, is this joint called Life. You know what I'm saying? Life Behind Bars. That's something that I've been working on for like, I would say like the last 2 years, like year and a half, 2 years. So I'm trying to drop that it's like really like Griselda type, you know, like East Coast type of, you know what I'm saying, like bar heavy type of stuff. So I'm trying to drop that like in like I would say like the winter time.
So how long does it take you to write one song? Like, so say for instance, I'm sure it probably comes in spurts, like you might write a verse over here and then go back and like kind of.
I think it depends on the song. Like usually, yeah, like if I really like the beat and like I really know what I want to write about, which is, you know, it probably take me maybe a half hour.
Yeah, because you're writing a lot of self-reflective stuff.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
Like the Black Queen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And,
yep, that's
what was the
Papa Told Me.
Yeah, bro,
that's
like,
the
you know, the intro of the one EP of the album and stuff like that. Like I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And you really put your heart in it, man. That really caught
people really rock with that project too. That's still like out of all the projects that I released, like that's the one that people resonate with the most.
Because I mean, I'm trying to tell you, the intro sets the tone. Like
that's what people say.
Like the very first, I was just like, okay, that's what we own.
Yeah, that's
because
what's up.
I think honestly, that was the first project I listened to.
Like,
I listened to the 3
that's
as
love.
well, but that was the first one. And then when the intro, like I got through that intro, I was like, okay, that's where we at with this.
That was that was a labor of love for sure. I put my heart into that one.
Yeah. Do you put out more freestyles from the car, or
that's kind of, you know what's crazy, bro? That's kind of how I built my name in this. Yeah. You know, I guess I'm more known. People know me like for like, you know, for my music too, but like I'm really known for like those car freestyle type of, you know what I'm saying? That's because I feel like that's kind of like that's my niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how 101 is like Kobe's theme?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like freestyling and, you know what I'm saying, in the car and just being in my element, like that's my expertise.
But that's the sport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that ain't the studio stuff.
No, it's not. It's definitely not the studio stuff for sure.
You know what I'm saying, man? So that shows your passion for it, man. It's almost like, Steph Curry just be shooting just to shoot. Bro. Can't walk past a basketball without, you know what I mean?
Bro, every time I hop in the whip, I'm just thinking like, man, should I, you know? But I probably need to, I definitely want to release more though, but, you know.
So what keeps you motivated right now? What's your motivation right now? What wakes you up in the morning?
Man, I would say, man, that's a good question. I would say what motivates me to do music, bro, is like man, I just love to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like, I don't know, it's like sport to me. Like, it's like lifting weights or like, you know,
say less.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I just love to do it. Yeah. You know, and just like that. And that's what motivates me, is the love for it. Like getting up and just like, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing I love, you know what I'm saying? Outside of like, you know what I'm saying? Like my relationship with my wife, like it's just what I love to do. I love to rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just like, it gets my juices flowing. Like when I hear, you know what I'm saying? Like when I hear like a verse, like you know what I'm saying? Like it motivates me to write. Like the other day I was listening to like some AP, or I was listening to some AP, and I was like, I'm gonna write a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me go, like, I'm gonna write a song today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, rap just motivates me.
What's that song they got out now? AP and 2 other artists in Denver.
Man, I was just bumping on them today here.
I heard that one.
It was a FBP. I think it was him. It was him and another dude. I forget the name of it. But yeah, that song is cool.
I said, okay.
Yeah,
I'm terrible about that when it comes to like, I know I heard it. I know I said it, because it's like him and it's like 2 other artists, all Denver artists and stuff like that are kind of popping. And I was just like, okay, that's a vibe. That's a whole like. You know what I mean?
Bro, AP got, man, he's a hit writer, bro. Yeah. I just wish he had more recognition. Like kind of going back to what you're saying about like the mainstream, but because I feel like he's put in the time. I feel like he's done everything. I feel like he's done everything he's needed to do to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, who knows?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you got your the Regime album coming.
Yeah, we got that.
Right.
That's set in stone for sure. I've been
And then
it's crazy, bro.
And then your summer EP is gonna come out.
Yeah, the summer joint. I'm gonna drop the summer joint before because the Regime joint is more like in the fall.
Yeah,
so we gonna push that.
We need
back.
a rollout though for the summer joint though. Like you gotta have to.
I got you. I got you, man.
You got to bring that out.
I know, man. I've been. You can't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time, but yeah.
Or at least give us a slap just to,
I got
know what I mean, lead into the EP. This is.
I got you.
You know,
I got
that'd
you.
be legit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man, it's all about the rollout. Do you work with like a manager or anything like that? Or you just,
I want to. I do not right now. I want to. Matter of fact, I'm seeking management. So if
I'm Colorado's shoe. Hey, himself.
Bro, I need it, bro. Like, bro, because there be stuff that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, getting into shows, hobnobbing with artists. I feel like a lot of that is something that managers handle. You know what I'm saying? More, and I would rather, real talk, I would just rather pay someone to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to, so I could just focus on the music. You know what I mean? Like I need to be more business savvy for sure, but man, if I could get somebody to handle a lot of that business for me, bro, that would be ideal.
Yeah, bro, because you definitely like that Regime. You need some shirts, you need some merch. Look, you need all that. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, you need all that.
We do.
And
yeah,
I think so. Yeah, so we definitely.
We working on it though. We've been putting a plan together for like a solid like year. So when the rollout comes, you know what I'm saying, it'll be right for sure.
Hey, bro, just make sure I get the exclusive. Though,
I got you.
I want to release the first single on here though.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yep, I got you.
Go ahead and do that, bro. I want to tell you, man. Like I'm a fan.
Thank you, bro.
You got a fan. Whatnot like that. Keep on grinding, man.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The way you rock with your wife, man, that's commendable, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Stay focused, home team first.
For sure.
Stuff like that, man. That's the way it goes, man. Wishing you all the success.
Thank you, bro.
Not gonna hold up too much of your time. But also too, hey, can I get a feature on the album or no? No. I'm talking about can I? I'm talking about I want to be on the album.
Hey man, we'll see.
He said we'll see. Hey, he said you don't want no old washed artist.
Hey man, we'll
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be on the album. I keep 16 in the tuck. You know what I mean?
You keep them loaded.
I have one.
Hey, you do gotta have one. You gotta have one go-to.
Right now, but I got flow ferocious. Phil Jackson couldn't coach this. Hey, look. Hey, look here. That's just the first. I'll give you a couple bars off the top. Nah, man, look here. I ain't gonna hold you, man. But now, like I said, I appreciate you coming down, man. I appreciate you finding time to do this. Wishing you all the success, man. We behind you and stuff like that, man. We're gonna tap in, give them the names of all the, you know what I mean, the places, the platforms. YouTube.
Oh man, you could find me on all streaming platforms. It's Andwele, is ANDWELE. You can find me on Instagram. That's where most of my content is. I'm starting to build a TikTok too. So it's ANDWELE. That's _. So that's. Yeah, you'll see, like, you put me in on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? You'll see a big dude with a white t-shirt, and that's me.
With bar work too, hey, man. Got bars, man.
Bars on top of bars.
Hey, if you want to hear some good music, man, some good raps, man, and some serious bar work, bro, check out my man. Hey, check us out too at the Weight Pile on the Rockies, 1610 Main Street, Longmont, Colorado. Don't forget about the deadlift competition this weekend. Hey, come check it out even if you're not participating. Hey, come support the lifters and stuff like that, man. Hey, you guys stay supporting each other, man. Keep uplifting everybody, man. This is King Penny, man, and Andwele, the rapper out of Denver that's going to put us on the map, baby.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we're going to ride this wave, bro.
Yes, sir. Let's
go,
get it.
Man.
Let's get it.
King Penny, man, we're out of here.
Yes, sir.
Say my name, get your shit severed. Kendrick ain't the only nigga rapping, that's a big stepper. Yeah, these niggas playing with me, had to switch teams, drafted by a dub to a bullet like I'm Chris Webber. Yeah, we setting up shop where they sold that. Soul food, burning up the kitchen when the stove black. Pops gone, had to navigate without a roadmap. Tatted, I'm a Denver nigga, all I spit is cold facts. I'm a Bellside rapper, get it now or never. A nigga under pressure. Remember, mama told me be the greatest rapper ever. What I write is no cap, and I was rolling with them steppers. Shooting, I ain't passing in the clutch, you better double me. God is on my side, tribulation never humble me. Yeah, the truth is, yeah, the losses made me study harder. This for my niggas, had to get it out the muddy water. For my niggas that was standing back. Rumble when it's on and when it's beef, I never ran from that. Jordan in the fourth, I had to get it, ain't no standing back. Knew that I could make it when I made my couple bands from rap. Yeah, I'm married to this gang like Pap and Remy. I think I love my wife, I dodged these thoughts cause I had plenty. These rappers on my plate, I'm trying to eat like I'm at Denny's. Bag them up, I'm the dopest in my city, but I ain't top 5, nigga.